Big up yourself.
Hi guys, welcome back to another video. I'm a little bit relaxed because we've just had some therapy. I hope you don't mind. Can I be relaxed on my own channel? We're going to be talking about blue therapy. It's growing on me. It's growing on me, and I'm going to say something. Paul is actually growing on me, and I am finding him very entertaining. I couldn't live with him as my man, but to watch, to listen to, because he comes out with the most absurd things that the entertainment levels are too much. I'm legit laughing. Like today's episode, I was legit like I was laughing when he was like, respectfully, and then Chioma was like, I wasn't, what did she say? She was like, I was dancing with my knees bent or something like that. I was like, nah, you lot are actually jokes. And then we've got Jamal and Deborah, and also Deborah's growing on me as well. Like if you watch my first reaction, I wasn't too keen on Deborah at all. I was like, what the hell, who is that? She can never be my woman, like if I was a guy. But you know what, they're growing on me. Like I'm really enjoying it. Like I'm legit actually like, what's gonna happen next week? Like both of the guys walked out. Why is Chioma running after this guy? Like what? And is Jamal gonna end up leaving Deborah? Because I feel like if Deborah really loved Jamal, then surely she shouldn't be trying to change him to be who she wants him to be. Like surely she should accept him for who he is. But anyway, we're gonna get into all of that, so let me know your thoughts in the comment section, and let's dive into the video. If you are new, hit the subscribe button. We're on the road to 5k, so let's jump on board and let's do this. Subscribe and hit your notification bell, and let's talk. Okay, so where can I even begin? That therapist handles the situation quite well. Do you guys feel like she can be a bit biased? I don't think she is. I feel like she's obviously trying to be as professional as possible. I feel like in Paul and Chioma's case, she definitely sees what an Paul is and what a pain in the neck he is, but she's really doing her best not to like say anything and stay neutral. When Paul switched, I fully broke out in laughter. Like I could not stop laughing. Like I was legit laughing because I was so shocked. I was like, huh? Like when he was just like, you're wasting my time, it's a waste of my time. And then you know when they were outside and then Chioma went out to follow him, like after she finished begging him, and then she was like, I'm paying for this, and then he was just like something about I'll pay you back. She was like, oh yeah, don't worry, you will. Like that actually made me laugh because I was thinking he's not even paying for it, and he's supposedly be living this lifestyle that is giving him money. Like come on. I don't know if you guys will agree to this. I feel like maybe, I don't know yet, but this is just what I feel. I feel like maybe Paul and Deborah would be a best suitable couple, and Jamal and Chioma would suit better. Like I don't know if you, I don't know. I just feel like based on the way that they are, their demands, like how they feel, I feel like they would suit each other better. Like in Paul's head, he is being the man that he should be. He's providing financially, he's giving her the lifestyle because that's the lifestyle that he's living. And I feel like Deborah would love that. She would benefit from that. She would get the treatment, she would get the restaurant, or maybe not. Like maybe Paul is stingy, that's another thing, but let's just say like that he's not, you know, because in his head he's providing for Chioma. I think he would actually prefer it if Chioma didn't have a life, if she didn't work, if she didn't have a social media, she was just at home and he just brought home the bacon, you know. And I feel like Deborah would like, he would give that to Deborah. Deborah would be more than happy to just be a housewife. I feel like Deborah gives me the basketball wives vibes. And then with Jamal, he's like doing the best that he can. He's a forward thinker. He's making plans. He's thinking about the future. He's building a house in Ghana. And I feel like Chioma, she's grounded as well. Like, she's showing characteristics that Jamal is showing. So it kind of had me thinking, like, that would be quite interesting if they were swapped around to see how it would work, like if the relationship would work. Now it's apparent that Chioma loves Paul for whatever reason. Like, what is it about him that you would love like this, to this point that you are compromising yourself so much, that you are just letting yourself go so much? And one thing that she said that kind of like cut deep a bit, where she was like, he's slowly taking away her voice. How many relationships, or how many women can testify being in relationships with not in particularly men like Paul, but just men where they feel like they're not being heard, where they feel like their voices are taken away, and men just don't see that. That was quite interesting that she shared that. Like, I feel like that was a very real statement. Do you know what is very interesting? I'm gonna just be going back and forth with the couples. With Deborah, I kind of feel like I get her in a sense. I feel like she's definitely OTT, but I kind of feel like it's just the way that she was raised up. Do you know what I mean? When you have a particular foundation in your life and you have been treated a certain way, it's kind of hard for you to like see any other way. Like, you just have these expectations where to you it's normal. Like, it's normal for a guy to treat you, it's normal for a guy to spend on you, it's like it's normal to you. Like, it's interesting that Jamal does want to give her that lifestyle, but at the same time he also wants her to maybe be a bit more appreciative. I feel like he hasn't got a problem with spoiling her. Obviously, he gets a kick out of it. He's the provider. That's what he's working for. He's got a beautiful woman by his side. But I just feel like sometimes the problem with women like Deborah is they make men feel like what they do is never good enough. They don't feel appreciated. That can have long-term effects. Especially because this is her first relationship. I feel like she would get a real reality kick if they ever broke up and she went into another relationship. Like, she will actually realize that, like, what he was doing for me, not every man would actually be willing to do that. And that's just a reality. Like, I don't think a lot of men are willing to do that, to be honest. There's some men who earn a lot of money and they're selfish with their money, and there's a lot of men who don't earn a lot of money and they will spoil you. Like, they will treat you like the princess or queen that you are. So yeah, it's really interesting. Like, I feel like if Deborah carries on, then she will definitely make her relationship worse. Do you know what? It was really funny because when Jamal walked out and she was so clueless, she was just like, I'm sorry, did I say something wrong? Like, I'm just speaking, like, we're just having a conversation. The guy is clearly feeling some type of way, but you just don't care. Like, it just seems like she just does not care or take his emotions into consideration. Like, I don't know from a male perspective how that works in your brain, but I just feel like there's definitely something wrong with that. Like, I get where she's coming from, and I get the whole concept of a man being a man and a man taking care of you financially, providing for you in every way. But like, I just don't, like, if they were living together, like, do you think she'll be the kind of woman to cook? Somebody who loves going out to restaurants? Do you think she would actually be the type of woman to be a housewife? Yes, she picks his clothes, but is she going to iron his clothes every day? Is she going to make sure that there's food on the table every day? Like, is she actually wife material? What was interesting though is for next week's episode, when more gets revealed. Nat I'm interested in. Like, from his side, from Jamal's side, why hasn't he taken her to see the parents? Talking about how she's loud. There's obviously some things that he's not sure, and I feel like maybe he's loving the idea of having a trophy wife. That's for both men. Maybe they're loving the idea of having a trophy woman, but would he be willing to wife her? That's another question. All in all, I'm loving it so far. I feel like I'm looking forward to my Wednesdays now. Like, my Wednesdays now are like, you know, like this is giving me reality. Like, this is giving me normality after, you know, this is giving me a little bit of normality. I'm looking forward to my Wednesdays. I feel like I've got a little bit of structure. Strangely enough, I've got a little bit of structure in my life. Like, I already know Wednesday 8 o'clock back chat, Thursday 8 o'clock blue therapy, if it was on Thursday last week, I can't remember, blue therapy. So it's putting a little bit of routine into my life, so I'm enjoying it. And once again, to Trend Central, to Andy, like, I'm loving the fact that there is I'm loving the fact that there's black content, and it's not just like US shows. Like, guys, I love my US shows, but at the same time, like, I want to see more of this UK shows come up as well. Like, do you get what I mean? But let me know what your thoughts are in the comment section. I'm gonna go to bed now. Well, obviously I'm gonna get ready for bed, and I will speak to you guys in my next video. Guys, make sure that you subscribe and be a part of the team, and be a part of the gang, and be a part of the notification gang, so we can reach that 5k. Do you get me? Do you get what I mean? Thank you for tuning in, and I'll speak to you guys in my next video.